Shalom. All praises, fear, glory, honors to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom to the elect. Shalom to the true believers, men, women, children, to take heed and believe that the dead in Yahushai shall rise first. Lord willing is edifying. And I want to go into the scriptures. The Lord said, go into the scriptures, go into what Yahushai is saying. So that's what we do. And I want to start Isaiah 3 and verse 1. It reads, "For behold, the Lord of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge, the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient." So the Lord, he's taking away, you see, the spirit from a lot of men that are not of him, you see, and they're being left naked, you see, because they cover themselves in a different occupation than loving the Lord. They didn't put that first. They didn't put loving the Lord, following the Lord first. So they didn't make Yahushai master. You see, what their master, their God, was a false god. You see, and it led to death. So that's where they're in right now. You see. Let me continue. Isaiah 3 and verse 3. The captain of 50 and the honorable men and the counselor and the cunning artificer and the eloquent orator, and I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. See, so the Lord, he's dealing with the lowly. He's dealing with the ones that are in a low seat, because the Lord, he's going to raise us up, and he is right now. The Lord is raising the humble, the ones that are not looking for reward in this place. Let me get Luke 1 and 51. Says, Luke 1 verse 51, "He hath showed strength with his arm, he hath scattered the proud in the imagination of their hearts." See, so their own imagination is deceiving a lot of guys, and that's why you gotta be reborn again, so you can have a new mind, you can be a new creature, have the mind of Yahushai. Isaiah 1 verse 53, verse 52, "He had put down the mighty from their seats and exalted them of low degree. He hath filled the hungry with good things, and the rich he hath sent empty away." So guys are being sent empty away, you see, and the Lord is exalting the ones that are humble, like we always keep saying, because we're saying what Yahushai is saying. You see, this is not of our own understanding. This is not of our own, mind. We have a different mind now. Like again, I told you, we always say the truth, and that's because we have liberty to use the scriptures, to use the sword correctly. So let me get that. In Proverbs 7 and 21, it speaks about who are those that are in liberty to serve the Lord. See, the Lord's free men. Because if you're following men and pleasing men, that means that you've been trapped by flattering words. Proverbs 7 and 21. See, that's what the Lord used that parable of that harlot, that sits in wait for a man, And what she uses is the flattering words, you see, to lead you into her house, and lead into adultery, which is death, you see, following of doctrines of men. So you can't give a fuck about yourself like that, to care about flattering words, and and you see what I'm saying? Like, real men don't fucking blush. Real men don't fucking, get all into themselves like that, man. You see, we're at war right now, man. And the Lord said the greatest love is dying for your brother. So a man that's feminine and not faithful, and they only care about themselves, they're not gonna die for nobody. They're selfish. You see? So the Lord sees those type of men like the enemy, because they are the enemy. So they're also spittle. They're also going to be put in the fire, man. So let me get Proverbs 7 verse 21. Says, let's see, Salakia. Okay, chapter 7 verse 21. It says, with her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. You see that? That's heavy, because here we see that guys are being flattered with the lips. You see? And that's sorcery. That's only going to work on the weak-minded. You see? The ones are in the spirit of Judas Iscariot, the ones that are in the spirit of half-assing, not really putting the full armor, not even the whole row. You see, they spin a lot of parts of the whole row. You see, this is the reason why these false prophets, they don't go into everything in the scriptures. They don't go to Matthew, they don't go to Maccabees. They don't go into the false prophets. They don't go into the fact that you have to repent and walk this path and carry the cross, man, and suffer. Be enemy number one of the world, man. That's what Yahweh Shai was. So you gotta be the same, man. The fuck, you gotta not care about this world, man. And it's a serious thing. And guys are not men enough to really handle this last cup, man. Handle this hate from the world. You see, but the ones that are ready and really follow Yahweh Shai, we're going to give all we have, man. And we're going to want the hate from this world. You see? Proverbs 7, verse 21 says, with her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. Right? So yield, meaning, they're moving out the way. You know what I'm saying? They're not really guarding the way. They're not guarding the gates. They're not guarding the gospel, man. They're just in the way. They're not helping anything. They're just a distraction. They're just an obstacle. They're not fighting. They're not defending anything. So they're zombies, man. The Lord is gonna pluck them out. And see, our people, which is super wicked, they're gonna have to learn the hard way, man, because they took this word and made wickedness out of it. You see, they made wickedness with the holy doctrine of Yahweh Shai. They started changing it, man. And the Lord does not take that lightly. Let me finish this verse 22. He goeth after her straightway as an ox. Right. So straight away, guys are going off, man. Going and caring about what men say, and they want to be flattered. They want to blush. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to be defiled, man. Proverbs 7, verse 20. What was I? Yeah, verse 22. He goeth after her straightway as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to correction of the stocks, till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteth to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Right. So guys are not, they become so deceived and ignorant that they think it's a joke. They think it's actually a joke. The fact that this is life or death. They think that they're gonna be able to repent at the last minute when they see death, when they see, you see their judgment. Just like the 5 foolish virgins, you know what I'm saying? They started crying. They started, begging for the Lord. You see, they crying out, Lord, Lord, open up to us. But see, the thing is, you was proud, you was ignorant, you didn't care. But when it was time, they realized they were fucked. They realized they're dead. They realized what they've done. Well, you're gonna have to keep your judgment. You're gonna have to keep your judgment so that you can learn. That's how guys are being prepared for. You see, these wicked men, the Lord's preparing them, and that's why they're being separated from the righteous, the few elect. Let me get this more here, and I'll close it. Proverbs 7 and verse 23, verse 24. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thy heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths, for she hath cast down many wounded, yet many strong men have been slain by her, to the chambers of death. You see, and guys are being shot in the chambers of death. You see, but we're being sealed by the Lord. You see, to be the elect, to be saved. Let me see here. Right. So the principal thing is to be on Yahweh's side. So if you want to be in Yahweh and serve Yahweh, then you have to really look up the requirements. You see, because guys, like, what does this world do? They put so much effort and time in Esau's requirements so that they can get a good check, and a good life status. But the thing is, why the multitude don't put much effort on requirements of the Lord? Well, it's because they're not true men of the Lord. You see, they're not true. They're not even true believers, man. Because the true believers, they're gonna actually put all their eggs in that basket. You see, instead of something of this world. Guys care about subscribers, views. They put their energy at that point. You're blessing and you're actually praising something that's of the world, man. And the Lord said that He's against the world. He's this world was given to the angels of Satan. And with that, stay strong, brothers. All praises and glory and fear and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yashai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Stay strong, stay sharp, and stay in the low seat, because the Lord is going to raise you up. Just continue fighting, and don't be moved off the road, but defend the road and defend the gospel. Shalom. Abba Ball.